Hi, this is Laekin. Check out my interview on USA Fox. Thank you. Oh shit. Wasn't exactly camera ready.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Sorry for this interview. Can you speak up? I don't have my microphone.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'll do my best. I'm
right.
losing my voice a little bit.
You're speaking with USA Fox, and welcome to the channel. I'm here to give a voice to the voiceless. May I have your name?
My name's Laekin.
Okay, Laekin. It's a cool name.
I go by LA.
All right. LA, you said?
Yeah.
Where you from?
I am from Montgomery County, Limerick.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 34.
Okay. What brought you out here to Kensington, Philadelphia?
Drugs. The drugs.
What's your current drug of choice?
I do dope and hard.
How long have you been addicted to them substances?
Okay, I've been addicted to dope since I was 19, and the hard I started in 22. So that's a recent one.
How were you introduced to them substances?
I started off with perks, and then I couldn't get them, and my friend was like, oh, I can get you heroin. It's cheaper, it's better, and I was like, sure, today seems like a perfectly great day to try heroin. So that's how I started with that when I was 19. And then just from being exposed to that, I obviously had tried hard and whatnot here and there, but didn't get hooked on it until recently. So.
What could you say it's been like, the roller coaster dealing with these substances?
It's a war. It's an internal and external war. I fight with myself constantly. And it's like you want to get out of here so bad, and then when you do, it's just calling you back. Like, you don't remember the bad stuff, you just remember all the good times, the highlights. You forget about, all the struggle that you go through. So it's like when you finally get out of here, it's all you want to do is come back. It's crazy.
Okay. So you've gotten out of this place before?
Yeah, I just got locked up in December. And I just got locked up in December, and I got out in early this month. And they sent me to treatment after jail, and I left treatment within 5 days to come here. So.
Did you want to stay clean?
I do, but I can't. I don't know. It's like every time I try, I just fuck it up. So.
What's your living arrangements?
I have friends' houses that I stay at. I don't stay at any one place. I could, but I don't. So I just don't trust people. So I'm not like out here, but I'm kind of out here. Like, I can go in at night, multiple places, but and I can shower and do all those things, but yeah, it just bounce around, from place to place. I have like 3 places I bounce around from. So.
How much of the substance are you using daily?
It all depends on how much I make. I try to keep my habits small because I don't want to have to make a lot of money. So,
Okay.
probably on a small day, $60 worth of stuff, and then, on a good day, $200.
And how are you managing to make money?
I hustle any way I can. I go scrapping. I'll trap, I'll trick, I'll do, like, I've done side work for people. Like, I just went and hung drywall and did the click-in flooring last week. Pretty much anything I can. Sometimes I boost. I haven't boosted for months though. Since I came out of jail, I haven't boosted because I'm scared. But yeah, pretty much any way I can make it, I make it.
Right. You want to get a job at all?
I have my own business.
Have your own business?
Yeah, I went to school for pet grooming. So I'm a certified pet groomer. My business is called Groom to the Nines. You can like Google it. I have an EIN number, file taxes for my business. It's a sole proprietorship. And it's very successful too. I was making $2,000 a week. But I go to my clients' houses. I drive there. And I bring all my supplies with me. I drive to their house and I do their pets in their home. So I do cats and dogs. And I focus on cats and dogs that can't go to the salons. Either they're injured, ill, elderly, aggressive, or too anxious to go to the salon. Or maybe their pet parent is injured, ill, or elderly and can't get them out. Or maybe they just have a lot of pets and can't get proper appointments for them. So I go to the house and do it. But my car had broken down and my kid's father didn't take care of things properly and we ended up losing the car. And we didn't need to lose the car, that didn't need to happen. But when that happened, it brought my business to a halt. So, but I really, really want to get back to it. Like, it's my pride and joy. So.
That sounds great. I love to hear that. You still got a business, pet grooming.
Yeah.
What made you want to get into that? You always liked animals?
Yeah, I always loved animals. And I communicate well with them. I get along with them well. I know them well. And I had gotten a job bathing the dogs prior to the groomers grooming them. So I was working alongside the groomers and I was like, I want to do that. And also it was like a trade to help me pay for college. So I'm halfway to my bachelor's degree in psychology, and I have a 4.0 still. So I want to finish that.
Halfway there. You have any kids at all?
I have 3.
3 kids? Okay. Are they with family or?
Yeah, they're with their dad.
That's good. You find time to visit them? You find time to visit them?
My kid's father doesn't let me see them. Like, I don't even know where they are. I left him and he was very upset about that and he moved with the kids and I don't even know where they're at. So I haven't seen them for over 2 years.
Sorry to hear that. Really sorry to hear that. Hopefully.
That's part of something that keeps me stuck too. Like
right.
I feel like just empty without them. I love being a mom. Love them. So when I left him and he took the kids and went wherever he went, I know they're safe and everything, but I couldn't believe he did that to me. I would never do that to him. Never. Even if he left me for another person, I didn't even leave him for another person, I just left him. And I told him it was coming if things didn't change. So, but one thing I always told him is I'll never keep your kids from you. I'll never take you to court. I'll never keep your kids from you. I'll never do any of that shit. Like, I want you to be in your kid's life no matter what's going on with us. So I just was very shocked that he did that. But,
Yeah, I know it's a lot of trauma for you.
yeah.
But hey, you gotta get the motivation to get clean. And once you get clean, you can take him to court.
Yeah.
You can get your kids back, get custody back, get your rights back.
Yeah. One day. When I get myself together.
Yeah. Where you see yourself in the next 6 months?
I don't know. Hopefully in treatment. Yeah, I also kind of want to go to Alabama. My grandmother lives in Alabama. And, like, I moved there with her before to get clean. And she stays on my ass. Like, And you gotta know connects out there and stuff, and like you can't just go out there and go find drugs. It's very hard. I mean, you can find them eventually, but it's a task. So, you know, I've been thinking about calling her to come get me, and she will too. So.
Your grandma, you still keep in contact with her?
Yeah.
That's good.
I love my G-mom. She's a gangster.
What's the craziest thing you've seen or witnessed out here in Kensington, Philadelphia?
Just when I think I can't get surprised anymore, I always do. When I think I've seen it all, I see more. Honestly, the craziest thing I see is like people shooting up in these giant Tranq wounds, and their like limbs are all warped or they're not even there anymore. The one time this girl, she asked me for a short of my cigarette. She asked for a short of my cigarette, so I went to hand it to her, and she goes to grab it like this, right? And these two fingers were completely black. I mean, when I tell you they were black, they were black. And they were right here on both fingers were already separating themselves from the bone. So it was black, and then a piece of bone, and then you know, her hand. The only reason she wasn't getting gangrene is because it was separated by that piece of bone on both fingers. So it wasn't attached to her, like, healthy skin. I couldn't believe it. I almost threw up. Like, and I'm like, girl, what the fuck? Like, go to the hospital and get that taken care of. Why do you want to walk around like that?
How you think she got it?
From shooting up.
Do you shoot up?
No. No, I used to. But I quit that shit when I came out here and saw all that stuff. I was smart enough to learn from other people's mistakes on that one. I said, that's gonna cramp my style. So,
have you ever overdosed?
Yeah, yep, 4 times.
What was it like? Sorry to ask.
You don't really like remember it. The only time, so out of 4 of them, there was one time where I had like an experience. I was lifting out of my body. I was in my bathroom, and I was lifting out of my body, and I was like in the ceiling. Like I was in the ceiling looking down on myself, and I watched my kid's father like smack me and Narcan me and bring me back, and like I watched the whole thing happen. And then when I was brought back to, I literally like slammed back into my body and like woke up. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
But the other ones, you don't even have a recollection of it. You just wake up, and then you feel weird, and somebody's like, oh, I had a Narcan you, and you're like, what? So, yeah, 4 times. So my last time was in 22, but that's when I used to shoot. So, yeah, I smoke it now, and it's kind of a waste because you don't even really feel it. But, yeah, I haven't OD'd since I switched over to smoking it. But I do a little at a time, too, so.
If you can make 3 wishes right now, what would they be?
To be back with my kids, to have my business back together, and to be able to stay clean.
Be able to stay clean?
Long term, yeah.
I love those wishes right there.
Thank you.
What advice would you give the youth out here ripping and running the streets following in your same footsteps? What would you tell them?
Just get out while you can. Like, keep yourself in school. Don't ever, ever, ever drop out of school. You need that. Knowledge is power, real shit. And just look around you at all of this chaos, and you know, you don't want to be this. You know, sitting on the steps with no limbs, begging people for change, or, you know, maybe you don't get high and you're trapping on the block, and, you know, watching these traps get hit one after another, and they're all getting locked up, thrown in the back of a paddy wagon. Like, there's just no way to live. This is not what you want to do. Make dreams, make aspirations. They're always attainable if you apply yourself.
Are you religious at all?
I am. Like, not religious, but spiritual. I'm a Christian though.
Thank you, God. I'd like to thank you for your time.
What was that?
I said I'd like to thank you for your time. You've been a wonderful interviewee for me.
Thank you.
Oh man, Spanish music give me every time. My name is USA Fox. I make these videos for educational purposes only. God bless you.